Okay guys, welcome to my naked man. Right, I've got him here with nothing on him, just so what he's wearing doesn't affect anything, so you can check things out. Right, so, well, basically as a neutral standpoint. Right, anyway, so we'll crack on. First, I'm showing you this so you know what things are at max level, so you can have a plan and think, ooh, is this worth getting? Is it not worth getting? But we'll see. So, we'll start here. First, this is called immovable before unstoppable. The actual main thing is it increases your armor and spell resistance by 1150 for 8 seconds. It's not that, because you hit your overcharge and that 1150 becomes a couple hundred, okay? So if you're wearing full heavy, it doesn't really help you out as much as it would for like someone that's wearing more light armor, and so the actual armor's not super high and overcharging it before you even activate this. So it's quite a lot of beneficial needs to someone that's got quite a lot of light armor or quite a lot of medium armor, so their actual armor rating is not super high that it's going to crack the overcharge straight away. So yeah, what I've morphed it to unstoppable. Basically increases the duration, because I thought 431 stamina is a lot of stamina, and when I'm in dungeons I do wear more or less full heavy because hardly anyone goes tank, so I'm thinking, oh, I'll just be the tank. I'll be the tank for the dungeon, so get it over and done with, right? But yeah, that's why I chose that. If you didn't want the one that increases the time on it, there's what it basically, next one is for each piece of heavy armor on, it increases your attack or your weapon damage by 1%. So if you're wearing full piece of heavy, it increases it by 6 or 7% more, which is actually quite a fair chunk if you do go full blown. Right, resolve at max, right? Increases your armor by 3% and base spell resistance by 3% for each piece of heavy armor equipped, right? You think heavy armor, should it be 3% for spell? Because light armor has something like that as well. Yeah, increased spell resistance by 8%. So yes, the heavy has only 3%, this has 8%, but the heavy does also increases the armor rating by 3% for each piece of armor equipped. So yeah, more you're wearing, the more this will help you out. I think it shouldn't have such a high spell resistance, because it kind of, I don't know, actually no, 3% is pretty fine. But yeah, anyway, that's down to you to think. But there's 3 points on that, so it's quite decent, especially if you're wearing a lot of pieces. You actually get your money's worth. Okay, Constitution, this is very good. Increases your health regen by 4% per piece of heavy armor equipped. Sounds good. Yeah, 4%. Ooh, that's quite a lot. But then you think about it. You look at your natural health recovery. So 4% of 32 equals fuck all. You know what I mean? So the only way that'll be worthwhile is if I'm wearing a lot of heavy armor, right? So yes, that's one to maybe think about. It does sound a lot, but you've got to really match it with the armor. At least 3 pieces will justify getting that to max, I think, because 12%'s not too shabby, right? Juggernaut. Right, so this one is increasing your power of melee attacks by 1%. So okay, cool. This is 1% per piece of armor. Obviously, as 1 out of 2, it's 0.5. So as a 1 out of 2 out of 2, it becomes 1%. So if you knock that up with the percentage thing and that, you've got pretty decent weapon damage. And if you're using a two-hander, you've got supreme weapon damage then. Right, so bracing. This one, when it's maxed, decreases the cost of blocking by 20% if you're wearing 5 pieces of heavy armor. Right, so this is tanking thing, alright? This is much more for your tanks. If you got your sword and shield and so forth, this is absolutely essential, because 20% is a huge amount, right? So this is a must-have. Even if you're light armored, even if you're medium armor and got your sword and shield, it's worth wearing just 5 pieces for a dungeon to do the actual dungeon if you're wearing heavy armor, if you're wearing sword and shield, because this will make all them mobs that would usually rape everyone not rape you. Alright, so you can actually survive yourself. Because I always go medium armor solid for dungeons, and then I got this, I got it and I thought, right, sod it, I'm just going to use it. Started wearing 5 pieces of heavy armor for a dungeon, 1 medium, 1 light, you know, and I was able to withstand a lot more damage, because when you're blocking with your sword and shield, you're pretty much immune, then you just start shield bashing everything to death, right? So that's pretty handy. And rapid mending, pretty cool. Again, dungeons, thinking about this, I quite emphasise on dungeons, because dungeons is where you got to quite think about what you're doing. Increase your healing received by 1% per piece of heavy armor. So obviously you've got 5 pieces on, you get 5% more healing. Doesn't sound a lot, but 5% of a heal, that's an 800 heal, is 40 more health. Yeah, that's what 5% is, on top of my head. Right, so yeah, that's giving you a bit 40 more health. 40 health doesn't sound a lot, but it is if you're getting a heal, then a heal, then a heal, and another heal over time. You get in a lot of health. So that's heavy armor in a nutshell. Quite short and sweet, but yeah, that's what it's at max level. So it's down to you. If things are worth getting, yeah, they're pretty damn good, I think. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.